Once upon a time in the peaceful village of Odoaje, there lived a boy named Ajala. He was the light of his family and the pride of his community. From the time he was a child, everybody admired him for his intelligence, brilliancy, and determination. Ajala's parents, Ojo and Nneka, often bragged about him to their neighbors, saying, "Our son will be a doctor one day. He will make us proud and bring hope to this village." Life in Odoaje was not easy for Ojo and Nneka. They were farmers who worked from sunrise to sunset, planting and harvesting crops to feed their family and pay for Ajala's school fees. Though they didn't have much money, they made sure that Ajala lacked nothing he needed for his studies, as he was the only child of his parents. "Ajala, you must focus on your education," Nneka would often say. "It is the key to a better life for all of us." Ajala was not just intelligent, he was also respectful and humble. He loved his parents deeply and promised to work hard to make their dreams come true. His teachers always praised him, saying he was destined for greatness. After years of hard work, Ajala earned a scholarship to a popular university in the city. It was the happiest day of his family's life. The day he left for the city, the whole village gathered to say goodbye to him. His father gave him a firm handshake and said to him, "Remember who you are, my son. Stay away from bad boys and do not forget the values we taught you." His mother hugged him tightly, tears streaming down her face, and said, "You are our hope, Ajala. Go and make us proud." When Ajala arrived at the university, he was surprised. The tall buildings, the large classrooms, and the students speaking English confidently made him feel like he had entered a different world. At first, he was shy and kept to himself, spending most of his time in the library or attending lectures. His dream of becoming a doctor remained his top priority. But as time went on, Ajala began to notice a group of students who seemed to live a life of luxury. They wore designer clothes, drove flashy cars, and organized big parties. They were known as the Black Scorpions, a powerful and popular cult group on the campus. Many students feared them, but others admired their wealth, mode of dressing, and influence. One day, as Ajala struggled to carry his heavy textbooks to the library, a boy named Pascal, one of the members of the Black Scorpion group, approached him. Pascal smiled warmly and said, "You look like you could need some help." Showing gratitude, Ajala accepted the help and they began to talk. Pascal was friendly and charismatic, and he quickly gained Ajala's trust. Days turned weeks, and weeks turned months. Pascal began to invite Ajala to hang out with his friends. At first, Ajala refused, remembering his parents' warnings. But Pascal never gave up on inviting him. "My paddy man, don't be a jonesing man. Life is not just about studying," he would say. "You need to enjoy yourself too. Don't you want to live a little?" After countless invitations and persuasive words from Pascal, Ajala decided to please his newly found friend. He attended one of their parties and was blown away by the riches and freedom that they displayed. For the first time, he felt like he was part of something bigger. The Black Scorpions members treated him like family and made him feel among during their parties. After Ajala had attended many of their parties, the Black Scorpions began to pressure him to join their cult group. With us, you have everything you've ever dreamed of, Pascal told him. Power, money, sexy girls and respect. Isn't that what you want? At first, Ajala refused. He knew joining a cult was dangerous, but the temptation was too strong. He wanted to fit in, to be respected, and to experience the good things of life. One night, after being persuaded for over a month, he agreed to join them. Life as a member of the Black Scorpions cult was exciting and rosy at first. They gave Ajala money to buy expensive clothes and throw parties in his name. He became very popular on campus, and people who once ignored him now treated him with respect. But there was a dark side to this new life. The Black Scorpions demanded absolute loyalty. Ajala was forced to participate in their dangerous criminal activities, including fights with rival cult groups, raping girls, robbery and intimidation of students. He became involved in acts of violence that left him speechless at night. His grades began to drop and he started skipping classes. On one fateful night, the Black Scorpions planned an attack on a rival cult group. Ajala wanted to back out, but Pascal reminded him of the oath and covenant he had made to the Black Scorpions group. You are one of us now, Pascal said. There is no turning back. The attack turned into a bloody fight. Many lost their lives, and the police arrived before they could escape. Ajala and several others were arrested. The news of Ajala's arrest reached his parents in the village. His mother cried uncontrollably, while his father sat in silence, his head bowed in shame. They sold their family land to pay for a lawyer and secure his release. But the damage was done. Ajala was expelled from the university and his scholarship was revoked. When Ajala returned to the village, he was a broken man. He could not look his parents in the eye. The villagers who once admired him now whispered about him behind his back. His dreams of becoming a doctor were shattered, and he spent his days wandering aimlessly. Few years later, Ajala fell sick. Without money for proper treatment, his condition grew worse. As he lay on his deathbed, he whispered to his mother, "I am sorry, Mama. I disappointed you and Papa." Nneka held his hand, tears streaming down her face as she watched her son take his last breath. Ajala's death was a painful lesson for the village. Parents began warning their children about the dangers of bad company and the story of Ajala's fall from grace was told for generations as a reminder to stay focused and true to one's values and dreams. We finally come to the end of the video, guys. If you find this content interesting, please like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can always get notified anytime I drop a new video just like this one. Thank you.